All right, I'm at 2 seconds.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
Sweet.
Count it down, babe.
All right. Unpausing in 3, 2, 1. Unpause now at 4, 5,
Perfect.
6. All right. The Allies, PaNiC and Ares, double Americans. Bold strategy. And double Airborne. All right. So we see the airdropped HMGs going in on both fuels early. That feels like a coordinated strategy to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
All right. All over you in red playing Wehrmacht. No choices yet. Double Pioneers and Negren. Muerte in purple playing DAK. No choices yet. Going multiple Krodschützen. Okay. So a little bit of a meme war. These are always fun.
PaNiC has built 0. He's doing that thing. We've seen it a couple of times now, but he builds 0 tech buildings. So he's going to have 4 units and no tech. So he has the power MG, 2 scouts, and an engineer.
Yeah, he's grabbed this building using the scouts to try to cap up. Oh, that's Ares. Excuse me. I got him backwards. Ares is blue. PaNiC is in teal.
Yeah. Ares has a barracks. He's building riflemen.
The second Krodschützen was canceled. Muerte instead going for a 250 and then another Panzer Pioneer. Might have been a good choice against all the MGs, I think. Potentially into like Panzerjägers with the Granatbooks upgrade. All right. Oh, Paul Gary. Hey, Paul. Oh, here we go. Another MG coming in from PaNiC. What's happening here? This is a 2v2, and it looks like it's going to be a meme war. We see a bunch of airborne machine guns. Wow, early mortar from all over you. That's... I guess it makes sense if you see all those MGs on the field. Little flank here from Pioneers onto the Scouts. And one thing is, I'm actually kind of surprised that with the early Allied aggression that they don't own both of these +10 fuels yet. They're about to, but all over you is going to decap this one. So all that effort, all that early game aggression, not carrying over into a distinct resource advantage. And actually Muerte with this 250 play, not bleeding any manpower as well.
Still no buildings at all from PaNiC. He's rolling tier 0.
I mean, yeah, I mean, let's see if it works. I thought, oh, Krodschützen knocked out. And he just kind of straight into a machine gun. I think the motorcycle driver maybe had a concussion doing a figure 8. Now PaNic's building a weapon support center and mechanized support center for PaNiC as well. Interesting choices. Muerte is tech and going assault grenadiers. I think assault grenadiers are a nice counter to the MG heavy build. The problem is going to be if there are a lot of Zook squads show up. Oh man, more airdropped machine guns for the Allies. And just like that, Ares is all over you, ironically. PaNiC loses a scout squad on the flank there.
Okay. Yeah, that 250 was a really smart call. Really smart call.
Yeah, and then once the assault grens get on the field as well. Yeah, but with the flamethrower. All right, now we're seeing, now Para's coming in for PaNiC. He didn't need the weapon support center for that. He could have done a full techless build here.
Yeah, he could have.
Look at the clown car on this machine gun. No damage reduction when it's not set up. Oh man, Muerte. One Brownie knocked out. Pioneers pick it up.
Nice.
And Ares also going mechanized support center. Okay. And Ares also going into getting a couple rifle squads out. This is an interesting build. I've seen people use Airborne with kind of rifles and like tier 1 play with USF. It can actually work out really well if you balance it and use like the reinforcement abilities. Plus you don't have to go motor pool because you can just airdrop the the AT guns. So a nice flank. All over you doing a really, really good job with the Pioneer flanks on some of these units. He's gone terror. He's unlocked the invisible MG42s. He's got 2 of them out. Wow, that HMG crew almost gets knocked out there. So PaNiC had a half-track queued up. Decided against it. Now is getting a bazooka squad out. Which I think is a nice answer to the assault grenadier play. And Muerte going MG34 as well. Some really interesting builds here. Oh, Ares scouts get gunned down by the clown car. Oof. Hera's force
clown car.
Go ahead.
It's gotten so much worth out of it. It's been MVP for Muerte so far.
Does he have... He doesn't even have combat half-tracks.
No.
This is the downside to PaNiC's build, is no snares without tier 1.
Yeah, and Muerte sees that. He's exploiting it. To his benefit.
Double invisible MG42s here, getting healed up by Vet 1 Grenadiers. Another clown card. This time they find the Zooks. Yeah, and without those combat half-tracks, that 250 needs to get out of there. Fortunately, he doesn't overextend. But now the assault gren's going to push the bazookas. Well, rifles find some really nicely placed mines over here. Those are pairs from Ares dropping in on this house with MG42. I wonder if we're going to see a quick satchel charge. He's got the munitions for it. Muerte going with the flak filling. Yep, here's the satchel. That MG42 is toast. Oh, it gets out of the building just in time. Now the pair is forced to retreat. I am worried. I'm a little bit worried for PaNiC. I feel like Muerte is developing some pretty solid combat power here. And I know both American players have gone mechanized support centers, so they'll have the 76 mil Shermans, but you know, no heavy weapons, no armored. So the 76 mil Sherman is going to be the heaviest gun that they can hope to get. And like we talked about in the last game, just worried about the late game capability. PaNiC going go ahead.
They're both airborne, so they'll both have access to the strafe and the bombing run. That'll be their big late game hope against heavy armor.
Yeah. But look at this really nice play from Muerte here. He's going to pick up another HMG team. Not quite, but the grenades force off the Perez. Oh, now the Panzerjäger half-track chasing down PaNiC's M3. It knocks it out. Nothing. Yeah, no hard AT to counter this.
He's in a pickle, as they say.
Yeah, and without even the combat half-tracks upgrade, really, really impressive from Muerte here. Although Ares at the 8-minute mark getting his tank depot out. More mines from all over you. Let me see, Tevri. I think that is Indonesia. But now Axis are going to own both of the +10 fuels, so that's potentially dangerous. The Allies, yeah, Ares is building his tier 4, but he actually needs fuel if he's going to get his Sherman out. The Allies going to take over the middle, the Stummel there from all over you. I don't know. There's nothing really on the field for the Allies minus this one Zook squad to counter it. I know they can do the airdrop AT guns, which both players have unlocked. All over you trying to use the attack round to get over the wall there, but just kind of off target. All right. So, those Panzer Pioneers have a granat books on them. Muerte still hasn't chosen a battle group, which I think is really interesting. Wehrmacht mortar And these Grens bleeding these Paras quite a bit. Ares needs to get them out of there. Yeah. That was almost really rough.
Are they just accidentally, because they're not capping anything, I think they're just accidentally on the wrong.
Yeah.
Ares.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. That's a lot of bleed. PaNiC also getting his tier 4 up now as well. Oh wow, the smoke run in here.
You see PaNic's getting his tier 4 up?
Yeah, PaNiC and Ares. Ares already has his.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's the advantage of minimal tech. And we're gonna see Paras and no, this is an AT gun coming in from Ares right there in the middle. Oh, this very forward med bunker placement from alloverU. I like this. I think this is smart. Muerte also getting his tier 4. Wow, everyone rushing late game tech. I don't really know why. I feel like the allies have suddenly decided to focus on the center of the map here, and I think that's dangerous. They don't own either of the +10 fuels, and in fact, Muerte has put a cash down on one of them.
I think this is what I think's happened. I think because they have suffered so many losses that they're just concentrating everything in the middle to fight together, and they're just sacrificing the fuel and going to play with manpower, calling AT guns instead. That seems to be their plan.
I mean, that makes sense. The problem is it requires you to have really, really efficient trades, and especially Muerte has demonstrated right now you're not going to get easy trades with him. I say that they almost get the flak for laying a shot from downtown with the AT gun. That was a huge pickup. Probably the first mistake that Muerte's made all game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Muerte's been playing really well.
I jinxed him by saying, "Oh, he's fine. He's got it."
A jinx from the future.
Yeah. Oh. But that half-track tries to steal the M1 AT gun. Oh no, the mine kills the 250.
Oh, beautiful. Nice placement.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ares trying to counter cap, continuing to find mines and MG42s. Those invisible MG42s are so hard to deal with.
So painful.
Yeah.
He's lost his scouts as well, so no flares.
The Paras were doing fine, but the Panzerbuchse clears the cover they were using, and now they're crawling on the ground trying to find cover.
Tragedy, dude. Tragedy.
I love the smoke drop from Ares. That's really nice to try to help them break suppression, but the 250 is going to grab that AT gun and steal it. It's free real estate, as someone I know likes to say. I feel like both sides need a minesweeper.
Yeah, everyone's hitting mines. It's got to get done.
Alright, so PaNiC has found the fuel cache, and the MG34 rifle was able to hop in the building, and now Airborne HMG forces away the MG34. Axis in the driver's seat, though, from a VP and a KD perspective. Look at that, 2-to-1 KD. 450 to 250 in terms of VPs. Oh, walking Stuka out from Muerte. And then, yeah, Sherman's for the allied players and a Brumbear coming out for alloverU.
Wow.
I feel like, yeah, I think they're underestimating their fuel control. That would be my guess. Is the Axis are like, oh yeah, we had both fuels for a minute. I don't think they realize that the allies already had their tier 4s out. And that's potentially dangerous because they're not going to be ready for these Shermans. 14 minutes isn't crazy fast, but an Ares already going for the 76 mil up gun. There's nothing on the field from the Axis that can deal with the 76 mil Sherman right now. I tell you, there's one pack 40. Oh, Para is just holding ground over here. First Sherman arrives from PaNiC. The second arrives. They're going to throw a Faust onto the 76 mil. I don't know if that was a good choice, because now PaNiC's Sherman Gren's down to 2 models. Will they pick it up on retreat here?
Ooh. Yeah, looking good.
Probably, right? Does get knocked out. Pack 40 in a nice place to push that Sherman back. It's going to eat a couple of shots, but yeah, I think Axis players immediately all over you is getting another Pack 40 out. Nice smoke from Ares to block sight lines. White flash, thanks, dude. Brumbear just going to continue to eat rounds here from the same smoke. Wow, it does a ton of damage to that machine gun. But in the meantime, PaNiC and Ares have totally picked up that other that fuel point. Paul, taking a break by watching. Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. I played last night and it was rough. Oh, rifleman retreating across a mine. That's unfortunate.
Yikes.
Now, Ares going for the improvised armor. I kind of wonder, you know, like, obviously that's a lot of tech invested into those vehicles. Part of me wonders if it wouldn't be better served. He's already got
getting another Sherman.
Getting another Sherman, yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, it's a good question. It's like, at what point do I start getting upgrades? And I think the answer is usually when you have more than one.
Yeah.
Like, it's the easiest answer to give.
Especially because you're not particularly ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, what? The rocket run kills the walking Stuka. Rocket combined with Reki. Wow. That was a masterful play from Ares. But then he loses the 76 mil Sherman to the Pack 40s. What an absolutely insane trade. No, it's PaNiC's Sherman that got knocked out. Wow, that rocket run. I'm glad they buffed it, but that is wild.
I love the rocket run, dude. Big fan.
Yeah, Otto, I see what you're saying. But at the same time, there was nothing on the field yet that required that level of pen, in my opinion. Well, the stolen Pack 40 cleared by a nice round of grenades from Muerte. Muerte getting another walking Stuka. I feel like this is a mistake here. All over you is getting a P4 out. But a single P4, especially with one of the Pack 40 stolen. Yeah, and that Pack 40, Ares has grabbed it. Walking Stuka barrage coming in. Ooh, landing on the Sherman and on these AT guns. Both AT guns cleared. That's a nice walking Stuka barrage. It looks like the front is stabilized here. Allies in control of the middle and of the right side.
There's a lot of things to recruit here. Hopefully, they get that all squared away. So I don't like how they're just the T-guns are just very idle.
Yeah, and so both players, allied players, went for the supply drop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Kinajevich? I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you for the follow. I feel like the paradrop reinforcements can be really nice when you've got these AT guns and you're worried about artillery. Well, both AT guns recrewed. Panzer IV walks up, immediately gets a full salvo, and knocked out. Well, it was a Panzer IV. And now it's a bunch of burn metal. Nice pickup from Ares. He's going to back up and heal up these AT guns. Brumbear on the flank fully here.
That's why it's so important to screen your tanks, you know?
Yes.
Something in front of it. Especially like in the middle of Pachino, right? Like if there's going to be some enemies somewhere in Pachino, it's right there.
Yeah.
in the avenue in the middle of the town.
Well, and to Otto's point, that's why you have the Brumbear. Right? Oh, another rocket run coming in on the Brumbear. Nice placement. Oh my god. Look at that damage. Brumbear down to just a tiny fraction of health. 76 mils considering the push. Gren's arrived. They might be able to Faust it. They will.
Did Ares not get nades? If he just had a snare, that would be a dead boombar.
Yep.
100%.
Well, the Sherman finds a Pack 40 and smokes it to back up. But Muerte also on the back foot here. The walking Stuka enforces some retreats, but here we go. Now he's going armored reserves, Panzer IV assault group with the assault grenadiers. This might be able to reverse his fortunes a little bit.
Yeah, so far their Panzer IV luck hasn't been amazing. So hopefully, hopefully it all turns around.
Man, Ares has been given a master class in use of the airborne smoke drop ability. Oh, P4 doing a ton of damage. There's AT gun on the backside, gonna chunk away at it. Nice white phosphorus round from the Zooks, but there really isn't enough here from PaNiC to counter this push from Muerte.
Isn't Ares up against the camoed MG?
And PaNiC's got his 76 mil Shermans out. Now this is dangerous. Even though there aren't really snares here, I wouldn't push this. There is a stolen AT gun on the flank. 76 mil eats another shot. Yeah, the allies need. I wonder, where's their repair point? It's here. It's this +8. Oh, the big loiter coming in from Muerte. Can the 76 mil get clear? We'll see. I never really trust the circle.
I think it's dead.
Oh, it got away somehow.
Nice. I feel like sometimes they just come back.
Yep.
You know,
yep, they just come back and achieve it, you know.
They just come back. It's like I think I just always assume things are dead now, so I don't get my hopes broken.
Yeah. A Brumbear forces away the Paras. 76 mil bounces on the front arm of the Brumbear. Now the Pack 40 in the back. Oh, bounces another shot. Yeah, Muerte under this cover of the loiter is going to push here and take control of this fuel and the flank VP. This AT gun from Ares could get decrewed as well. Yep, there it is.
Smoke. Looks like we're going to be doing some critical mass Sherman gaming.
That's what it looks like. One Tuz, welcome, thank you. This yeah, I feel like the allies they were starting to spread out, and now like if you look at the map here, the axes are on both flanks, and with the team weapons, the Pack 40s, the MG 42s, it's just really hard. I feel like the allies are gonna have to double something up. Oh, Walking Stuka comes in on this field point. Crazy scatter from the range. Doesn't do a ton of damage. Stosstrooping. They're going to hit their Vet 1 where magically unsuppressed button.
Nope.
No, I guess not. I worry about these two AT guns clumped up like this in the middle with that Walking Stuka on the prow.
Yeah.
Fortunately, Muerte, yeah, he's chosen armored support, so no tank busters. Wow, Assault Grens and P4 conspire to clear one of the AT guns. PaNiC again getting a little bit bullied by Muerte here. And I say that PaNiC with all due respect. I love the smoke on front of the AT gun to make sure it doesn't get blown up or recrewed.
Yeah, love to see it. That's pretty cool. Wow, both double. It's a lot of smoke.
Yep. Now, looks like more Paras coming in. Oh, 276 mils find the Brumbear, 257s in front. And now a rocket run coming in as the Brumbear tries to escape. A Gren squad smoked. The rockets, the Brumbear saved by the building there. P4 arrives on the flank. 76 mils have to back up. No, they have not nerfed the double Stuka barrage cooldown yet. Wow, and the AT guns move up just in time to avoid the Stuka barrage. Now the 76 mils find the P4 trying to flank. There's nothing over here. The Pack 40 way out of position. Wow, the Stummel got knocked out by those 57 mils. And this P4 may go down. Another dead P4 for all over you.
P4 is being smashed. See, this is like there's going to be more Shermans out, and then it's just like falling behind on this sort of composite part of his composition of his army. It's good.
Well, on the opposite side,
P4s alive.
On the opposite side, though, I don't think PaNiC has any shot at retaking this fuel against what Muerte has built up, but instead he's just going to avoid it entirely and shove his way through the middle to support Ares. A single Pack 40. Oh, gets reinforced from the med bunker that's like 10 years away. That's kind of wild. And so now those 76 mil Shermans are back for repairs.
That's crazy how far that is.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Ooh.
Here comes Muerte. He's reacting. Artyom, I agree with you, although I don't think the whiz-bang is that big of an issue because it's just not that effective of an artillery piece, but I do believe all the artillery should be on shared cooldown.
Maybe, you know, they built so many machine guns, the Allies. It'd be cool if they've gone for, I think everyone's gone for damage reduction. The way that the Axis are playing with their tanks, it'd be kind of cool to see some button vehicle action.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, especially in combination with their P-47 strafes.
Yeah, well, you just saw PaNiC's 76 mil sitting on its own mine, gets hit by a P4 and is now engine critted. Feels
been
bad,
there,
man.
brother. Been there. We've all been there.
It's one of those things, and Otto was talking about this in the chat. Some of that mine placement can save you in the event of a dive, but if you're not careful, you end up sitting on it and then taking a bunch of additional hits. I was like, okay, I like this. The recce run, but Muerte learned from his first dead Stuka, and he's keeping it in the headquarters sector where it can't be targeted by the rocket strafe.
He's moved it even further in.
Yep.
You can't get me.
Wow, now 6 A176 Shermans on the field. That is a lot of all-around firepower there. Yeah, and it looks like alloverU is going to go King Tiger here. I don't know how the King Tiger is going to fare against 6 76 mil Shermans.
I don't know. I mean, the rocket run's there, right? I mean, that's the ultimate. It will wipe the Tiger out. Like, you don't even need to be remotely skilled to do it. The King Tiger will get wiped by that rocket run.
Well, the Allies a little low on munitions at the moment. Oh man, these Paras getting torched by that walking Stuka barrage.
They have the supply drop. So they can always artificially top up their munitions.
Yeah, but they didn't go infantry support center, so they are actually hurting a little bit on manpower here.
Yeah, true.
Artyom, you've been getting torched by whiz-bangs? Oh, KT on the field. There it is. Love that like heavy tank noise in the background. So one thing, and I'm sure Muerte is clearly a good enough player. I'm sure he did it intentionally, but when you convert your utility truck into a med truck, it actually loses health. Riflemen find the KT. No, don't hang around. Now here comes the rocket run onto the KT. Oh, Rifleman just annihilated. Wow. What? Are you kidding me? Was it? Did it hit a mine?
Oh no! If
it was on top of its own mine. The KT just immediately deleted. Get out of here. Ares, that is the single greatest rocket run in history. People in chat. What even was that? Now, oh my god. Walking Stuka barrage coming in. Nothing. Man. Yeah, nerf the King Tiger. Wow. Now here comes the loiter in, and this could actually do a ton of damage to these Shermans. First strafe. Pioneer squad killed in the middle. More walking Stuka action in the center. The Shermans continue to take a ton of damage from these strafes. So Axis from like a map control perspective, not in a terrible spot. Definitely in the lead in terms of VPs. But yeah, that KT immediately getting deleted, that hurt.
Who built the weapon supports it is PaNiC. He should just get a quad, right? How many Shermans does he have? He has 3. Yeah, he should just get a quad.
Oh, for the anti-air? Yeah.
Just because the strafes were causing him quite a bit of pain. Or causing the whole team quite a bit of pain.
Well, yeah, then it just kind of saves you. Yeah, Artyom, in the previous game, though, the walking Stuka outperformed the bishops like crazy. I think in this game, RNG plays a huge role, and so that's why sometimes engagements can feel really weird. Yeah. All right, here's another rocket run on this P4, but P4, nice dodge. They're kind of wrapping around the corner, but he's running into a bunch of Shermans. Fortunately, they all miss their shots. So that's what happens when you put paratroopers into a Sherman and say, hey, you can figure this out, right?
Pretty sure like 4 Shermans were firing at that P4. I think only 1 shot landed.
Yeah. So Ares has gone Hellcat.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Is he just gonna blob them all up together though? Is that the idea?
And that's what it looks like. Maybe he's just hoping to trade effectively. Oh my god, look at this. Hey, this is lore accurate.
Oh my god.
7 Shermans per P4.
America.
The spirit of America.
Let's go. Let's see the Sherman trade.
Nice smoke. We're seeing more supply drops as well.
Yeah.
Panzerstorm and salvage. I can see that working, especially because the chance of you actually cleaning up some of these Shermans is pretty high. Oh, couple of big walking Stuka hits coming in.
Pachino's one of those maps where you don't need to have vision to fire your walking Stuka. You just need to aim at that gap at the end of the street and walking and Pachino in the middle. Like, yeah, that's where they are. They're there. How do you know they're there?
Another walking Stuka barrage immediately following with the creeping barrage. Wow. Fortunately, those aren't real engineers. They're fake healing engineers, so they are not killed by the walking Stuka.
Immune.
And here is the Parablob advancing on the MG34. The hit with white phosphorus. It's going to suppress all of them. They got to be careful. Here comes a grenade charge, just barely dodged by PaNiC.
That MG stood its ground. I respect it.
Yeah. It's incredible to me, even with some of the tactical successes that the Allies have had, they are behind on VPs.
Mm-hmm.
Mass suppression event, yeah. All these Shermans on the field are about to have 7 Shermans and a Hellcat on the field, but they can't take control. Axis players just too dug in with the PaK-40s, the stolen AT gun, the Flak 36, which honestly hasn't done a lot, but...
I think this next Sherman... I don't think the Allies are going to try win by VPs. I think they're going to go for like a knockout blow against the Axis.
I think that's the only real answer, to be honest with you. I kind of wonder if one of them shouldn't have gone for the carpet bomb. You know, hitting these PaK-40s. I know the rocket loader is really good, but to deal with some of the team weapons, I feel like have been really effective.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh, the Flak 36 is set up and doing anti-air on the Recce, or trying to. Sherman comes in, gets the med truck. Flak 36 whiffs, good smoke.
Nice, really nice.
And in the middle,
oh,
Assault Grenadier's taking a lot of damage. PaK-40 is dishing some out as well. Looks like they were going to try to dive this Panzer IV here. Hellcat goes down. But look at this assault. Panzer IV could go down, as well as the walking Stuka. One Sherman's going to back up. Flak 36 still doing work. So much smoke down. The walking Stuka's going to get away. Oh my god, look at all the smoke on the field from these Shermans. Flak 36 still just crushing these tanks. Flak 36 finally decrewed. One Sherman knocked out. One Sherman in the base. Is he looking for the walking Stuka? He's not going to find it. He finds a med truck. Muerte's Tiger arrives.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, if Ares can get the 76 mil Sherman out of here. The walking Stuka is still dodging the Sherman. The Tiger tried to hunt as well. Oh no. Vet 3 76 mil Sherman gets distracted by the Tiger. And walking Stuka dodging. Oh, one more hit. He just needs one more hit.
Oh,
and he gets it.
Hey!
Walking Stuka knocked out. Here's the big push from PaNiC into the middle. Oh my god. Rumbear's still alive. It looks like it should be dead. It's all blacked out. PaK-40 And we're going to see a grenade onto the Vet 3 MG42. More mines getting sympathetically set off. Now the Brumbear, 76 mil, finds the Brumbear. More Zooks coming in. Can they finish off the Brumbear here? Oh, it bounces another shot. So Brumbear knocked out, but the 76 mil hits a mine right in front of a P4, a new King Tiger, and the DAK Tiger. And I feel like all of that was for nothing. Because we're right back where we were. The Stas trooping could take some damage. Another KT. A DAK Tiger on the field. Poor Muerte, who he was playing so well at the start of the game. He's down to 2 machine guns and a Panzergrenade squad.
Yep.
76 mil whiffing on the Flak 36 and...
Oh, I know, this is bad. Oh my god, I think they should have prioritized that, actually. I totally forgot about that in the chaos of that fight.
And it's picked up again.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my goodness. Well, stolen Pack 40. And the Tiger bounces it and then clears it with 1 shot. 76 mil continue to back up, whiffs. Like the Tiger's not a big enough target. Goodness. More smoke coming in. Love all of the smoke micro. Wow, the Para's getting beat up by that KT. Looks like the Hellcat's just going to knock out this Pack 40 so it can't be recruited and used against them. Yep.
Yeah, I suppose.
So now we're seeing, it's like Ares knows there's not much infantry left on the field, so we're going to see Hellcats instead of 76 mil Shermans.
That's fair.
Tice says the King Tiger building will continue until the enemy runs out of munitions. Probably true.
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
go ahead.
It's weird that you'd like after like you see what the rockets are capable of, and it's like it's happened time and time again. It's like I'm just gonna keep building these King Tigers. You know?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh man, this Para squad. Oh no, I saw it coming.
Yeah.
Just they're too clumped up, too low health. KT.
Ooh.
The Vet 3 Pack 40 in the back, that is probably more dangerous than the KT at this point. Yeah, poor
Sure.
paratrooper cartwheel. PLF, bro. Oh, Vet 3 machine gun about to get knocked out. It does. Rocket run again on the rear of the KT. Can he do it twice? He does it twice.
Oh, like we called it. We called it. Like, just stop it.
Oh my gosh, Ares, you savage. Another KT knocked out. The DAK Tiger, this looks like a scene from a movie that I've seen where there's, you know, a person on a couch. That, oh, the V1? Is that a V1? No, that's the Jericho trumpet. That's not going to do what it needs to do. A 76 mil Sherman for a KT. Two Shermans for a KT and a Tiger. I'll take it all day.
Yeah.
And now these Hellcats trying to destroy this med bunker. Oh, a grenade coming in. Vet 3 pack cleared. Oh my gosh. Muerte building a Pack 38 feels like he's probably sitting there thinking, like, what do I even build at this point? So much fuel, but you gotta wait another 3 minutes for the Tiger, I think.
Yeah, I think another King Tiger is the option here, bud. Yeah, I think you guys should build another King Tiger. That seemed to go really well.
Oh my gosh, look at this swarm of vehicles. It looks like the US players are going to chase a little bit. There's nothing. The Pack 38, the Flak 36 all the way back in base. I guess just trying to keep the Allies from running everything down. 76 mil Sherman is going to back up. All the Allied vehicles just need to back up for repairs. And Paul says, US planes and war tank machines make the difference. Yes. Yes, US air power. Lore accurate. As we saw from Saving Private Ryan, you can shoot a Tiger with a 45 and an airplane will show up and kill it.
They yeah, they didn't destroy the wrecks though, so they're getting all the salvages off and all these big wrecks. That's a lot of resources.
That is smart. Actually could lose another Hellcat here. No, Hellcat's just barely going to get away. Med Truck also got away. Ares back on building Shermans. PaNiC also building another 76 mil. Red Wings goes, hear me out. What if you built another KT?
Red Wings, you know, I was thinking the same thing, but I think another KT is definitely the solution.
Oh my gosh.
We
But still, Axis players not quitting. One Pack 40 is cleared. Wow, that Sherman's forced back for repairs. The Stoss Trooping grenades do a ton of damage to the paras. Tice, they won't expect it a third time. As George W. Bush said, fool me once, shame on me. Or shame on you, fool me twice. Well, can't get fooled again. Oh my gosh. Another Tiger on the field. DAK Tiger. The Tiger won.
Yeah, this Tiger's gonna do fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, four Tigers in a 2v2 is a lot of Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Oh, that's the V1. Where's that coming?
It has to be the one spot in Pachino that everyone fires their indirect, right? That's where it has to.
Oof. Well, that's a dead Hellcat and a dead AT gun. Nice V1 shot. I love the new audio for it, by the way. I think it's totally necessary. And I love that. For me, my first reaction was, what's that? Wait, what's that? That's exactly how it should feel. Oh, wow. Panzerguns with a picked up bazooka. Now the Tiger adds insult to injury. That's 76 mil in trouble here. Fortunately, no Faust to come in. Nice smoke from the Shermans onto those Pack 40s. I love this recce run back here. In the Flak 36 not targeting the airplane because it's not an anti-air mode. A little bit of a waste. Allies still short on VPs. This could be this could still go in the Axis favor. Maybe if they just get one more King Tiger out, that'll do it.
That'll be the nail in the Allies' coffin for sure.
Yeah, Allies also super short on munitions. Ares has enough for another supply drop. I wonder if that's what we're going to see here, a supply drop into another rocket run. Because that Tiger is in a bad spot. If you caught it off guard, you could kill it. Alright, Ares is going to contest the flank VP now. On the opposite side, Stoss Troopin able to smoke out this MG42. Actually, they're going to grab this point and probably clear the AT gun and the machine gun.
Tragic.
Yeah. Stoss Troopin one-man superhero squad.
They do be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, man. So PaNiC's going to grab one flank VP, but the Allies really need to find a second VP somewhere. And all these Pack 40s plus the Tiger. Rocket strafe is available, sounds like. Oh no, Stoss Trooping get caught out by 3 76 mil Shermans. Fortunately, they got that cool damage reduction, so they might still even survive this.
376 is actually, that's the amount you need to kill 3 Stoss Trooping guys, so it's perfect.
But it still doesn't,
it's not.
Still doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Alright, Allies now trying to get the triple cap here. Looks like they will if they can hold. Tiger gonna push to the center. Even on the triple cap, the Axis have, 2.5 minutes of time left. Will we see another King Tiger? Oh no. Now the DAK Tiger, Pack 40 smoked. It's gonna get gunned down again. Another armored support strafe coming in. 76 mil is gonna hit the mine. Everything's just gonna die here. Tiger knocked out. Flak 36 knocked out. Or actually just the med truck, not the Flak 36. And now, oh my gosh, the armored support loiter. So much stuff dying. And the Allies, they lose the center VP in the process. And another tank knocked out.
No one ever got that quad.
Nope, no one ever did. This 76 mil Sherman almost certainly done. One more shot from the Flak 36 will do it. Oh, but it's attacking ground and whiffs. Paras get a grenade off. Doesn't matter. The strafe will clean up that Sherman. But the Sherman's going to knock out that Flak 36. Allies, again, going to get the triple cap on here. Stasstrooping, supported by an MG42, trying to get the flank VP.
Please say they're going to destroy these wrecks. Please say they're going to take some of these team weapons from the middle. Some satchels, maybe. Just something.
Yeah, you see the Flak 36 satcheled. But yeah, I don't know if they've been thinking about destroying the wrecks. They're not.
Please. There's so much stuff there for them to take. Please. Anyone. No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
But for Muerte, all he has right now is a machine gun, and he's capping the VP. More Paras coming in? Yeah, from Ares. He's just going to drop Paras on top of the MG. Now, Sherman and a Hellcat push away the Stasstrooping again.
Muerte played so well at the start of this game. He was like so good. Poor guy's got a machine gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
45 minutes. It's so sad.
Oh, it was an airdrop machine gun on the VP. Now Paras arrive. Looks like Allies going to get the triple cap back on here. Oh, that MG34. The Panzer III arrives. MG34 killed a single unit, single P3. It just doesn't have the DPS to keep the Allies from capping this point. Wow.
Yeah.
Jericho Trumpet, I don't think that's what you need there. Another Tiger from Muerte. Hellcat finds the P3. This P3 is almost certainly going to die before the Tiger can arrive to protect it. Another P4. Oh, P3 goes through the smoke. The attack round whiffs. Tiger arrives. Nice, P4 here.
Okay, big plays, big plays.
Moral victories. A Hellcat knocked out. 76 mil also definitely going to go down here.
Oh, the big play, the big P3 play. Love it.
Oh, nice smoke. Attacking ground. The problem, though, is VPs now. Axis down to 45 seconds of victory points left. 76 mil somehow surviving against this P4. Oh, Satchel forces away the Tiger. That 76 mil Sherman does die.
Smart.
That P3 is still alive. Oh, the Vet 3 engineers might go down to the Tiger here. Oof. But
Allies finally winning in VPs.
Yeah, and the Axis, they don't have the time. They can't get on the VPs. He's on this one, but the machine gun holding its ground. And then in the center. And it looks like the Allies are going to squeak this one out just on VPs. Wow.
What a game.
Wow, are you kidding me?
Oh, hits him with the balanced. You build like, I won't say anything, but you know, maybe just stop building King Tigers into a rocket run. Like, just crazy thought out there. I'm like Silver and I knew not to do that.
What an absolutely insane game. I don't like the build order. There's no, yes, the build order is yes. So who is this? This is Ares, 5 Hellcats, 5 Shermans. For PaNiC, 9 Shermans. Yeah, I'm kind of with you, Artyom. I think that it's designed to make the KT maybe more viable in team games, but like the fuel income debuff, unnecessary. Just deleted, absolutely deleted by those rocket runs. Just crazy. Yeah, the Elephant is also really tough. We saw it in the last game. It's hard to find a spot where it can sit and really be effective. All right, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got for me?
Yeah, that was fun. That was like I mean, I'm of the position that in Company Heroes you shouldn't be able to like one unit shouldn't be like multiplied by like 4 or 5, and that'd be like just a huge part of your composition, like we were saying with the Sherman there. I don't really like stuff like that. But it was fun. You know, it was fun to watch. The rocket ones were fun. It may be a little bit cheesy with like all the tech skipping into tier 4 and spamming Shermans, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it was fun to watch. You know, and they obviously made it work. I love the rocket run. I can watch the rocket run all day. I feel like you know how I feel about these King Tigers, obviously. Cast apparent throughout this commentary, but you know, like fair enough. The first one, it's like, okay, there was a mine. Maybe I can make this, right?
Yeah, but the second one, the second one,
yeah. You know, even the just having the not just the King Tiger, but the Tiger, I think is even quite dangerous to build against the rocket run.
Yeah.
So just just don't do that, or I don't know.
Yeah,
it just feels like such a big risk. It's such a big investment into something that can be snatched so quickly with what is it, like 120 munis? If my memory is correct. I don't know. I don't know. It just feels weird to do that and to keep doing it. But you know, they did a really good job salvaging all those vehicles and trying to stay in the game and trying to get those 30 VPs away from the allies to win the game. So big respect for them doing that. Muerte played amazing at the start of the game, was absolutely dominating PaNiC, and then just like 30 minutes later, he has one machine gun, one Vet2 machine gun. That's his entire army, and he's stalling for like another Tiger.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm looking at his build here, and he like his build list on the vehicle side is nuts. 2 250s, a Kratschützen, 3 Tigers, LOL. 2 Walking Stukas, a Flak 36, a Panzer 3, a Flak Filling, Med Trucks, a Panzer 4. I think I think that's probably why we saw him be so effective in the early game, right? Really balanced, dynamic build, really beating up PaNiC a little bit, and doing a good job taking control. I think his transition into the mid game was just a little bit, it was a little bit rough. I think Otto hit the point, like the first Walking Stuka timing was a little bit greedy, and that opened them up because if only alloverU has the vehicles like the anti-tank, like now you've become a liability. You're trying to support your teammate, and the Walking Stuka did a lot of damage, but you're almost a little bit of a liability in terms of map control. Jaeger says a double 88 could have been good. The single 88, I'm inclined to agree with you, but the single 88 needed to be more active. And that was the biggest problem that I saw. It was a little bit static. And a double 88 would have been great, because the downside to the 76 mil Sherman build, they're glass cannons, right? Like not super high armor, not super high health pool, so they do good damage, but you can whittle away at them, especially with armored support loiter. And so maybe it was a double Flak 36 might have been nice, but really I think the early reach for the Stuka might have been a bridge too far.
Yeah, the use of smoke on the Shermans was phenomenal.
Insane.
It was like a mid 2000s Snoop Dogg video. It was incredible. You can see anything.
I love it. Yeah, really well done. They made because that imposes a crazy micro tax on your opponent, right? Like, oh, you want to use this pack 40? Well, you're gonna have to attack around everything.
You want to see anything on the battlefield? Too late. Everything's smoked. There's 10 Shermans and they've all got smoke. Yeah. Nowhere to go.
So that was really cool. So GG, well played to everyone there. Again, like obviously we're impressed with Ares in PaNiC, right? Coming back and winning that one. Really impressed with Muerte. And it was a little bit of a meme, but the alloverU LIKEARASH, the name's kind of but anyway, the double KT, a little bit of a meme. I understand why. Still well played. There was a lot of pressure put on there. Muerte was a revelation. I might go find some 1v1s of his and see if I can cast some more, because I was really impressed. I've played against PaNiC, done some scrims stuff like that. PaNiC is no slouch. So to have him get like slammed off the map early, using a build that's designed to give you a lot of early game power, that's wild. I'm not used to seeing DAK play like that. So
well, I mean, it's always a risk to be up against like early mechanized DAK with no grenades, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm playing American, it's because he was setting his ways to that strategy. Like, it's like, I'm not building barracks. It's like, and I guess he knows that's the price you pay for not having barracks, for not having nade tech.
Yeah.
Against DAK.
Yeah.
So he probably knew what he was doing.
Yeah. PaNiC, he definitely knew